Still on the healing journey. I believe it's day 314 of evolving into a new you. Um, I want to say thank you to everyone who's been continuously tapping in and supporting, clicking, sticking, subscribing, sharing, all the stuff that you guys do. It goes never unnoticed. It's always noticed. Today's topic, I'm going to speak about the situation at hand. I don't really like to get wrapped up in politics because I know anything we give our energy to, we give it the ability to start pushing the needle against us. And I don't want to do that, but I do want to highlight a few facts before I just move on. So, as y'all know, they're trying to get the government back open. This all came after, it's so funny, my breakup, right? But anyway, they're trying to get the government back open. They're using all the energy and all the focus to really pour back into that collective um mainstream, trying to get us free thinkers off the map, pretty much have us buried underneath somebody else's consciousness. A lot of spell work has been going on, a lot of hood hoppers or hood spies. I don't know if you guys have heard about the terminology where they would use people in the hood to spy on certain individuals just so they could do spell work, ritual work on them to keep their power, divinity, and gifts blocked so that they cannot assist in the movement forward of politics when it comes to the people versus the principle. Um, so a lot of that has been going on, and I noticed ever since, especially my downward spiral when it comes to this relationship that I've been coming out of. I've noticed how closely politics has been relative to what I do in this relationship, which I'm pretty sure it goes for most people, but most people probably don't pay attention to those things. Um, Ever since I stopped talking to this guy, I'm noticing the government's picking up traction. They're trying to get back open. They're blocking the food stamps more. They're being more cruel to people who actually need assistance. Now it's funny because me and that guy both did need assistance, but there's neither nor there. Everybody, middle class working white America also benefits from food stamps. So this is not just about blacks, Hispanics, and the needy and the poor. People who benefit from food stamps are also people who are middle class white Americans. For the first time ever in my life, I saw a white man who had red hair, have you mind? Not that that was the first time I saw that, but he got on the internet and he said these words exactly. He said, they're having a food bank drive at my son's daycare because there's potentially people in his class that won't eat. They're having he just kept repeating it and going on about that fact. Have you mind, this is important to understand and realize because well, when it boils down to it, that's not something you usually see within their households, within their collectives, within their families, within their institutions. They're used to being the ones that can donate. They're used to being the ones that can have something extra to offer. But finally, when it starts to hit their front doorsteps, middle class working white America, it starts becoming something that you now see more, we're taking more seriously on the internet. Now, I do appreciate the play of the woman who tried to get this case heard in front of the Democratic parties because they were more likely to rule in the favor of the people. For some odd reason, they're still trying to block this because they're trying to get everybody back into the actual government working and everything, which still would make sense because if you've awarded partial people benefits in November, you should award them to everyone in November, especially since Thanksgiving is coming up. That should just be principle. Like, just doesn't make any sense to not do that. I don't understand how if you are who you say you are, Mr. President, making America great, and I'm gonna call you out on your shit, Trump, looking you right in your dead ass third eye. If you are who you say you are, you making America great again, it's people like you. It's people that look like you. It's not just people that look like me and smell like me and sound like me and talk like me. It's people in your community as well that are dealing with this disenfranchisement. So for me to hear that they're trying to block food stamps at this point in time for the rest of the year. Makes absolutely no sense, because it's like, okay, so if you block these benefits for the rest of the year, who's celebrating Christmas? Who's going to be buying up those flat screen TVs on Black Friday? Who's going to be shopping for new shoes and stuff if the main populace of people that purchase and take part in these deals are the people who are affected by this bill that you're trying to, or this blockage that you're creating? So I'm just trying to figure out. I mean, I'm just asking who's going to be Christmas shopping if we ain't going to have food in the cabinet? And it's not just us. Again, this is also middle class working white America. This is not just Black people. This is not just Latina people. This is not just Ethiopian people. This is not just certain people and certain demographics. This is everybody. So who's going to be taking part in these deals and these giveaways and all these things? Who's going to be doing Cyber Monday? So with the food supplement situation, I just think that's it's BS. I think it's really just they're just trying to trigger us and capture our attention at this point, because you know who's going to be shopping if you don't have food? Who's going to be getting Christmas gifts and celebrating these other holidays? So that's all I wanted to put out about that. I don't want to give that too much of my energy, because I know that a person like me, when I give it too much of my energy, they get what they want. They get the ability to keep on manipulating them and fear mongering. That's the word I was looking for. Our people. So I'm not gonna give that no more of my energy. But really, if we don't have SNAP benefits, who's celebrating Christmas, Kwanzaa, and Black Friday and Cyber Monday and Thanksgiving? And who's about to be buying these tickets to travel back and forth to see their relatives if they don't have enough money to do so? Now, I guess that's why he's trying to potentially open the government back up, because people are like, oh, if I know I'm going to get back to work, then I guess I could still go out of town. Maybe that's where they're projecting their thoughts to. But the average person is not going to just hop, skip, and jump right back into the flow of things. You know what I'm saying? Because we in the middle trying to figure out what we want to do. And instead of y'all trying to give funding to situations and make America great again, you're trying to, again, decentralize the forward movement of the people that have been happily moving and progressively moving forward and working towards community. But now you're making it even more hostile. So now you're trying to make us literally like hate each other, want to kill each other, not go to the gardens and grow food together. Um, like even me moving into this environment, like I have not had a neighbor yet say hello to me once, but they love to talk to my son. It's just really creepy to me, because it's like I'm looking at his energy and I'm looking in it right now, like what I'm seeing going on and taking place in his energy. It feels very disgusting. It feels like spiritual, like someone's trying to spiritually essentially rape my son of his energy and rob him of his energy, like a wheel spinning on his spine, a wheel spinning on the top of his head. It just looks really gross what I'm seeing go on with my son's energy at this point in time. Because I'm looking like, well, if you want my son's energy like that, right? So it's just, I don't know. I just feel like it's not given community, because it shouldn't take that for you to want to make stuff move forward. Like, okay, well, if you want us to do what you want to do, then you got to get back with this person and do this, and then yeah, hanky panky. And it's like, bro, most people wouldn't believe it, but that's, I some things I can't even explain to y'all on the internet, because y'all wouldn't even be able to conceptualize exactly what I'm saying, because y'all gonna be like, that's bullshit, you're lying, the world don't revolve around you, blase blase. But anyway, if only y'all truly understood. But I can't truly explain that to y'all. I could just get my dream journal and read y'all the dreams and tell y'all what's going to happen if y'all keep on moving in this fashion and y'all keep on supporting this. Stop watching the news at this point. I feel like if we just stop giving that shit our energy, things will move the way it's supposed to move. But to tell people that they not about to have, like, they cut the food supplement benefits back on when I got back with the boy. I moved away and they was like, yeah, no food supplement benefits. As soon as we got back together, oh yeah, never mind. Y'all can have y'all food stamps. My bad. Y'all go ahead. Y'all go be married as long as we get access through said entity, said individual. So it's like people don't really realize like how deep this really is and what's really going on, what's really taking place here. And with that being said, you know, I think I've said my piece enough. If at least we're not gonna have food stamps, the fact that I can't even go outside and say or see my neighbor speak and say hi, like it's just people just staring at me, just smacking me upside the top of my head. Like it literally feel like every time I go outside, it's like somebody just spiritually slapped me upside my head and knocked the fuck out of my brain cells. Which I don't understand why, because I'm like, who are y'all knocking? Like, what the hell is going on? But I guess they in the space of, well, we would rather you than us. And I'm just looking like, y'all do realize that people like me go bye-bye. Y'all gonna turn into robots and get decentralized and shit still gonna burn. Like, it doesn't matter who passes away before the reckoning happens. The reckoning's still gonna happen. You can't avoid God's not. That's why people like, the world's on fire, but you know, we're still gonna keep the party going. How about the world's on fire? Let's try to cool it down by de-mechanizing, like all this industrialization we've done, decentralized industrialization. Let's go back to, I don't know, more basic things and get things like only things that need to be industrialized, like farming irrigation systems, using land that's not inhabited by humans in America for, I don't know, producing our own goods. No more spraying our fruits and vegetables with a peel from what is that guy's name? I can't think of his name. The rich one, the one who invests in all the immunizations and everything else. Bill Gates. Yeah, you're investing in all of the immunizations. You're investing in the appeal. You're investing in all of these things that are literally killing Americans. But you're one of the richest ones. I wonder how that works. And for those celebrities out here who have the riches and swear up and down. They try to make it look like they give a fuck so much and they, oh, I want to give back to my community. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm just looking like, no, you don't. No, you don't. Even in your songs where you say that whole slap I kill for and shit like that, and oh, I stomp on a bitch neck before I ever lose my disrespect, or I go to jail before I let a bitch play with me. Like, y'all don't really care about other humans outside of yourselves. And that's been the epidemic in America because before all of this money existed, people gave a fuck about each other. People really don't understand the reason that they don't care about each other is because of money. It's really just money. Like the only reason you could just not care about another human is because of money. That's it. That's all it could be. It can't be anything else. Like, that's all it is. Only money could make you not want to be polite to somebody. Only money can make you feel better than somebody when you walk in their presence. Only money can make you feel like I would rather snake this person out and stop this movement just so I could get the government back open, just so I could go back to work and flex on niggas because I feel like I'm not worth anything if I don't have a job. The fact that you feel worthless without a job says a lot about you, not about people who are working that don't work for the government. So you mean just because the government not employing you for a few days, you feel like you're not worth nothing? You didn't know that there was laws that would allow you to stay in your place without paying rent? There's squatter laws, so technically you could never be evicted. There's laws that allow you to do so much, but nobody studies them. But everybody else studies them. Everybody else studies them. That's why they're not over incarcerated in their communities. That's why they have the ability to do what they do in their communities and project onto us. So with all this pressure on my crown and all this energy pushing me down, because I definitely feel it. But I'd rather speak my truth and not go viral versus be viral and just only talk about, oh, guess who I was sleeping with last week, y'all. So yeah, me and my ex, we was fighting, and this, like, that's all America wants to see, and it's sad to me because y'all rather watch that on TV than realize there's actually children dying in your neighborhood because they're starving to death. Because the government that you want to reopen back up, rather y'all open up and not give anybody else benefits. That shit is scary to me. That I live in a country like that. Like, people, they're more concerned about seeing someone like me come on the internet and be like, yeah, y'all, I was sleeping with him and we was fighting and he pulled my hair. Yeah, but I still love him though. I think we're gonna get back together. I don't know, it's just something about him. I don't know. But yeah though. Where the next link up at? Not realizing it's literally children in your neighborhoods right now, like literally your neighbors, the ones downstairs, upstairs, right next to you, beside you, alongside you. Your neighbors have children that could potentially end up going without food and have been trying to itemize food items as of late due to the bullshit ass policies that are being proposed by the government that y'all want to open back up just because y'all want to get back to work because y'all want to be able to flex on your neighbors. Yeah, I'm back working, bitch. You know I'm back getting that chicken. Yeah. Well, these bitches thought this was. I'm making that, yeah, that guapania. Guapanese. I'm speaking in Guapanese. These bitches still talking about they want shit for free. They don't want to work for nothing. They just a broke down. Like, y'all really think it's about that. And it's never been about being easily sitting here laid back, chilling with our feet kicked up. Even though we should, because, I mean, we built this whole country. We built the economy, we built all of this. But on a serious note, like, y'all really don't realize y'all literally have children, not even just adults, it's literally children that's about to go without food because y'all want the government to get back open just so y'all could go get money and be like, yeah, we up and y'all other niggas that need food stamps is down. But not realizing even middle class America relies on the food stamp program. So it's not just about your neighbor being a broke down weirdo bitch. Because there's a lot of people that rely on food stamps. Or SNAP, rather. Let's go call it SNAP since it's more appropriate that way. It really worries me that people who have it like that, I'm going to call them out all by names. Jay-Z, Beyonce's, Alicia Keys, Swiss Beats, all these wonderful couples that are, financially endowed. I'm still looking for all y'all to start y'all food drives or start giving out food to y'all's communities. Maybe they're doing it underneath somebody else's dossier. Let's go with that. Maybe they've decided to put money into other offshore, off the radar accounts and do these drives. And for that, if that's the case, I commend that behavior. Or maybe, hello, think that's an idea. If y'all really care. But I don't believe that they do because I listen to the lyrics, I listen to the things that people say, and I'm just like, y'all took so much of people's attention for decades. Now we're at a situation where, okay, we could use all this attention and all this love that people got for us to really give back to our communities and step up and really take over control of the situation. Or we could keep on being these people's pawns in their chess game. 13 families, but it's hundreds, thousands of celebrities that's up right now financially that could come together and build a whole entire net of their own and just pretty much box out the 13 families and say, fuck y'all's companies. We gonna buy all your companies. I mean, Bill Cosby tried it. They sent him to jail. Every time a black person tries to buy up a TV network or buy out a company that's properly owned by one of the richest families, they end up in jail. Diddy gave money to Howard for them to go ahead and take all the moldy stuff out of the units so that people over there wouldn't be suffering from more mold poisoning. So as much as I said about Diddy, I don't give a damn. I said what I said. I said what I said about Diddy because I do believe that him beating on Cassie was fucked up because I got my ass beat. I got scars and scratches, so I got the right to feel some kind of way about that. But before we found out about all that. On the flip side, this man was still giving back to community, meaning he went down DC and gave them millions of dollars to fix those dorms, and that stuff has been going on for years. Why is the government not funding in that? Like, why? Where's the money? We giving money to Argentina. We getting more money to blow up drones in Colombia. We giving out money to, if y'all saw all the accounts that whatchamacallit figured out, we giving money to transsexuals in India, transsexuals in Korea. We giving money to all these transgender groups. I wonder how that plays into the bigger spectrum of things. Transgender people playing on Roblox and stuff, sexually assaulting children with their masculine energy, things of that sort. But we giving all this money to people to change their gender in other countries, and to not even to the needy. We giving all of our money to countries to get sex organ changes and stuff like that, and to Argentina, and to blow up the drones in Colombia, which Colombia said if you blow up our drones, it's going to be World War III. They stated that, and Trump still did it. But y'all trying to get this government open back up just so y'all can flex on your neighbors, and its kids is going to starve because there ain't no SNAP benefits circulating. And y'all think that shit is where it's at. Y'all think that's where it's at. So you have a person like me. Well, you were a part of the collective. You were in the know. You were popular. Why'd you disconnect? I had to disconnect because I'm sitting here connected to people who sit here, watch my shit go viral and watch my shit go up every day. But y'all are not doing the work. It's like y'all want somebody like me to just come out of my ass one day and just magically get some acres and grow some food all by myself. Like, so what am I getting from y'all? I need y'all to donate too. I need y'all to put up energy too. I need y'all to connect and give me movement and traction too if we want to make shit like this happen for other people. But all y'all want, oh, if the government open back up, I won't really need my benefits because at least I get my money back up and hopefully they back pay us too. Shit, goddamn it. Oh, so y'all gonna have money to back pay them, but not to pay the families. But the funny thing is, so why did the benefits get cut off to begin with anyway? That's what I don't understand. Where the money that was going towards the SNAP benefits, where's that money going anyway? Where we needed to take money from that particular program. Where was the money going anyway? That's the question. Like, hold on. So what was the point for cutting off the SNAP benefits? Because that's a program that's been around since since food stamps was paper money, like monopoly money. So what was the need to cut off the SNAP benefits program to cause an awry in the people and see how we would react? But so many people swear up and down, oh yeah, I trust the government. Yeah, when I get my job back, things gonna change. It's gonna fix everything. It's not. Y'all going back and giving y'all energy back to the beast is not going to make things better. It's going to make things worse. It's going to get worse. Because now they got y'all minds controlled. Like, all right, bet. We back good. Look, I fuck with the government. I ain't mad. Look, he gave my job back. I fuck with that nigga. Yeah, I'm with that shit. Yeah. I'm back working. I'm going to be on his side. I'm with that movement. You dumb motherfucker, you. You really still sitting. I wonder what our ancestors would say at this point. But they did. Who fuck my answer? Like, I remember the dude. Like, I had to think back. I hate to reflect on this, but the dude I used to talk to, there was a point in time I talked about venerating your ancestors. He said, "Fuck my ancestors." What the fuck? And I just thought to myself, like, blink, blink. What? Fuck your ancestors. The people that actually had to die, live, breathe, and fuck and nut to make you even exist. Fuck your ancestors. But that's what I get for trusting somebody who I knew wasn't in alignment with my actual goals and dreams. So that's why when it comes to this Trump situation. This is what we get for people actually thinking it was okay to vote for this man again, knowing that when he gets in office, it's just a shit show. It's nothing against Trump personally, because he has a paid job. He's paid a position to act in a certain kind of way. But for us to not see or understand what actually is going on, and to believe that what they're trying to do by, like, even me, I feel my energy like it's like a bunch of people swinging my energy down into a pit, like, no, shut up, we don't want to hear what you got to say, go back down there in that hole, go all the way down there, your words don't need to be seen and heard. They got me reattached to my son's father's energy, like he's in jail. Why would I want to be attached to that energy? No disrespect to him as a human being, but why would I want that to be the leading man in my life if I know that I ain't gonna have no traction, no movement? I can't do nothing from jail. I can't do nothing from inside of his consciousness. But the other guy, so the options that they give women and children in America are very slim to none. And even when you try to find somebody that seems decent, they just talk to you just to get access, and then they disappear for months. They all working on the same team. Patriarchy does not want the matriarch to rise into power. Every time I get this close to raising into matriarchy, I try to go and like work I was like, oh yeah, let me go ahead and work the salon spot. I'm like, let me go see how much the salon plaza over there is worth. She said, oh, it's $280 something a month. I mean, a week. I said, okay. Then this happened. Oh, I'll help you out. I'll pay for your stuff. I got you. But not until December. And there's nothing wrong with that. But how we gonna manifest from down here? Like, y'all wouldn't give a damn if I told y'all, like, I'm sitting here in the house. It's a lady on top. Like, I ain't seen this lady leave the house in a days. I'm like, do you leave the house at all? Can you please leave the house? You need to go get some fresh air. You need to go get some other energies in your cipher. Like, you need to go out. We need to be outside trying to make stuff happen. All this sitting inside ain't gonna help nobody. Sitting inside of the lines, the guidelines of what democracy is, ain't helping nobody. So I'll go ahead and pull myself up again and again and again and again and forevermore. I'll keep pulling myself up. Why? Because I know that if I don't pull myself up and we continue to let this kind of stuff go on in our country, we ain't gonna have no country. We gonna be sitting here in a concentration camp. I already dreamt it. Everybody's just working on getting into their bunkers at this point. Shit's sad. I never thought I'd get to the point where I could feel my face and just feel all the spiritual attacks on my face. It's just like the face that I feel in front of me. If this is how my son's dad's face feels being in prison, Jesus Christ. But to feel this kind of pressure on my face and feel that, it's just like, we actually got people going through that in America. It's about to be children and women feeling like that in America. And then if you in that position and you know that somebody that you attached to working towards moving things forward, you would block that? just for your comfort? We're blocking the forward movement of intelligent beings actually, I don't know, taking our country into our own hands so that we can actually survive out here and thrive, not just, no, so that we can thrive and not just survive. I don't know. Anywho, let's get into the word of the day because I got 30 more minutes in it. Just thinking about that stuff be pissing me off because I'm like, ain't no way y'all really sitting here letting that shit just fly like that. Y'all more, oh shit, we about to get open back. Yeah. Okay, look, I'm cool with they break up. Look, as long if they break up, that means that we get our jobs back. So fuck their relationship. Hopefully they do. No, keep them broken up. We get to go back to work. Fuck that. Fuck that movement. Fuck that free. Fuck that free shit. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. Yeah. Fuck that. Meanwhile, even when you go back to work, you don't get it, huh? Today is 11/11 though. They do things like this purposely on days like this. Today is 11/11. It's a very big manifestation day. Hold on to your peace. In his, Christ's days, shall the uncompromisingly righteous flourish and peace abound till there is a moon no longer. Psalm 72:7. In the Bible, people are told to hold their peace because peace is a place of power. God tells us not to be moved when our opponents and adversaries come against us. We are to remain constant, fearless, and at peace. His word says, the Lord will fight for you, and you shall hold your peace and remain at rest. Exodus 14:14. No matter what is happening, remain consistent. Continue treating people well. Continue walking in the fruit of the Spirit. You don't know what kind of fruit you have until somebody comes along and squeezes it. You don't know how much fruit you have until somebody is picking it all day. And I feel like I'm learning that because I feel like all day I've been getting picked at. Like I swear, my son's father's energy has been in my aura for so many days lately, just picking at me, picking at me, picking at me. And I'm like, dang, I still ain't feeling like I'm tired though. Like I ain't like laid out sleep or nothing like that. I must really have a very fruitful tree. But more importantly, I'm staying peaceful because it says when your adversaries come against you, peace is a place of power. So it's like as much as I could be on here yelling and getting manic about it, it's like I'm gonna peacefully tell you the truth. Y'all sellouts. If y'all want this government to open back up, but y'all not worried about the fact that there's children that's starving to death in y'all neighborhood, y'all sellouts. If you a millionaire, thousandaire, 100,000 you got big savings and you ain't did nothing during this whole entire period to even think about trying to pull the children and the families up or even suggest any advice or find different suggesting advice, but then also finding other family or finding groups that are already doing it and just donating your money to them so that they could grow. Because again, a lot of the celebrities can't necessarily do it with their names on it. So they're like, we want to give you this money, we want to stand behind you, but we can't put our names on it. So we going to invest in you, but we just can't put our names on it because it's going to be eyes on us. I could respect that. I could respect that. I want to see more of it though. Because there's too many people right now, too many families, no food, no traction, no energy, no nothing. They got to worry about how they going to pay the phone bill, light bill, gas bill, rent. And now they got to worry about the food bill too. They was already worried before. It's about to get real. But again, there's squatters law. So I would hate to see that our government would even pledge to evict hundreds of families that they also chose to starve. But this is the government that y'all want to open back up, though. This is the government where y'all give y'all energy every single day to the news. Instead of giving your energy to the family members that you have that really are going to help move the world in a better place, y'all give y'all open up y'all's TVs and y'all watch the news for hours on end and let these people suck the life out of y'all through TV. Because television, they're telling you a vision to have. Today's a master manifesting day. That's probably why my back hurts so bad because they pulling energy like hell today out of my root chakra. My whole spine feels like it is literally coursing with nothing but pain. Because for some odd reason, they thought it made sense to send the ex over here, I guess. Well, he love you. No, well, this is not the right time to love me because you messing up the energy bubble. You need to go love on yourself and do some self-discovery. Right now, I need to focus on the people. I can't focus on our relationship right now. I gotta focus on this because our relationship can't go nowhere. You stuck somewhere. You know, that is what that is. But the people need motion. They need something. Something's gotta happen. Energy's gotta be given to the right people. I can't give my energy to things that are already, you know what I'm saying? Or like if the rich feel like, well, we can't give our money to things that are already poor. It's a way of thinking, right? But in an abundant mindset, if you have a lot to give, spread it thin, right? They said you don't realize how much fruit you have until someone's picking it all day. I didn't realize how much energy and care and nurturing I had to give until I realized that this whole entire neighborhood, even though they don't speak to me, don't talk to me, they're all being fueled somehow by something attached to me. Then on top of that, we got the prison down in Louisiana, and whoever else, other families, side quest families, ex-boyfriends, families, all these people attached to my energy, and I'm still going. I'm not falling asleep all day throughout the day. I be having some of the worst migraines ever. My eyes start feeling like they getting beat in the back of my head. But I still show up and I still say what I need to say because people really need to hear it. Because I think a lot of people they living in the life, but they're not hearing what's going on. They live in this life, but they're not hearing what's going on. They like, oh shit, we better go back to work. Yay! Work is slavery, baby. That's why Kanye said slavery is a choice. You're choosing to be enslaved at a place where you could have just took all that time and turned the money that you did have into a little garden in your house. You could have done so much in the span of this time. Even myself, I'm speaking to myself now. I just heard my stomach growl. That's gonna be the sounds of children's stomachs in America. We thought that that was just something we see on commercials in Africa and India. That's about to be the new norm. It's about to be kids at school. They want to keep schools open, teachers working, bus drivers driving, TSA workers working with no pay. And pay meaning for the people that don't, that the teachers still getting paid. No pay meaning no food stamps, no benefits. For the children with no pay, no food, no they want you at school at your job because even children at school working a job, their job is to get their energy siphoned all day and learn stuff that supposedly is supposed to help them get somewhere in life. But most people with college degrees, they don't even have jobs that I know. I know at least 3 people with college degrees. My sister got an associate's, my brother got a bachelor's, my other brother got a master's, my other sister got a master's. Not everybody has a top tier flight job. You know what I'm saying? Not all of them are working jobs in their own divine way. And the crazy thing is, never mind, I ain't gonna talk about them. They know what they doing. They all know what they doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and break this deck down real quick, cause child, the first card that popped out was Strength and Judgment, and the 5 of Cups, which is You're not going to win this battle, but you're going to win the war, okay? And the Wheel of Fortune. So let's go ahead and break this deck down and figure out what's going on. What messages do you have, Spirit, for everybody else in the collective? Because I need to give my fans and my people and my places around me some hope. But oh, look at that. That's so crazy. The King of Swords popped out, first card. Air sign masculine. The Four of Swords, which says go into solitude. I saw it was another one, I thought. Oh, let's see. But I saw another card flip. I did not, but let me go ahead and just put this on my lap. Okay. We have a King of Wands. Fire sign masculine. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries masculine. That apparently is going to be... What card just flipped over? I saw it. Where is it? Getting some kind of gift from an ancestor. Tell us more, Spirit. This is only after a Seven of Swords betrayal, after being a backstabber, though. So they're actually stealing somebody's spiritual gifts or stealing the ability to have somebody... Go to the ancestors about this. Somebody's stealing somebody else's gifts. Robbing somebody of their destiny. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Trying to put them in a hole. Trying to bury them. The King of Swords, the King of Wands is becoming this beast back here. And it's funny because he's fighting against a guy who has on a blue outfit. For the ones that know, they know. Something flipped. Checking back to make sure. I guess not. How did I know this? I looked right at this card. King of Cups. Water sign masculine. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces masculine. What about them? A trickster spirit. Somebody coming in to play a trick. A dirty deed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To get an emperor status, or maybe they are emperor, but they're also a trickster spirit, or they're doing a trick. They're doing a dirty trick to an emperor. And for this, judgment will be casted upon them. They will get judgment, karma. Maybe that's why my back hurts so bad. I'm channeling that energy. That karma. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Devil card at the bottom of the deck. And after this judgment, sunshine will come back out. 11. They will become the never-ending source of energy. 12. They will become a vital source of energy that's inexhaustible. So maybe the burden was placed on somebody, but now it's going to be on somebody else out of the karma that they tried to do something to somebody else. So somebody who was trying to make somebody there, and all eyes are watching at this time as this all goes on. Temperance card, do the right thing and make the right decision, of course. Always be in Temperance Angel. That's also Sagittarian energy. Shout out to the Sages. Sag season is coming up. Y'all know I love y'all. I'm a big Sag too. We have the ancestors. So go to the ancestors about what decision to make. Speak to your ancestors. Talk to your ancestors. Speak to your ancestors. Talk to your ancestors. Venerate your ancestors. Had to quantum leap real quick. Ooh, child. Mm-hmm. High priestess, okay, of divine feminine energy. So somebody who's dreamt about it, seen it, predicted it. High priestess, I believe, is also Piscean energy, if I'm not mistaken. And the lovers, so some kind of high priestess is finding some kind of love offer. It's gonna be some kind of love offer after this betrayal from this King of Cups. And the ancestors have definitely already blessed the the union, and they're protecting it as well. Who is this union with? A Hierophant energy. It was a Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, but I feel like the blessing is with the Hierophant energy. But let's see what comes out. They say Ace of Swords. That's the truth. It's with the Hierophant energy. So the High Priestess is going to be with the Hierophant. Hierophant is like a spiritual teacher, spiritual person, a person who has lots of spiritual knowledge, which might be a King of Pentacles. But the card that came out before that was Backstab and Betrayal, actually. This card fell down on my lap first, so I'll take this one first. That's it. That's the truth. They're protecting this energy. They're protecting this marriage, this union. But there's a Ten of Swords. And maybe it's coming from a King of Pentacles. The Ten of Swords is coming from the King of Pentacles. Or they're trying to Ten of Swords out the King of Pentacles. Clarify for me, please. What's going on? Yeah, just be patient and take your time. She said, take your time. What's the rush? Take your time and be patient, because the abundance is not following and chasing death and being fast. It's about learning how to build a bridge to cross over to the other side to get to the abundance. This all comes out to a balance of shadow and dark, light and shadow, or light and dark, or, you know, yourself and your shadow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This will be an uphill battle. 11. From a selfish king. It's going to be a lot of hard work put in. 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, so it's a poverty possibly gonna come. There's a message from Papa. Like, what's the last message? Because I just got real tired, real dizzy. Like, that just, whoa, that was crazy. I think that was like spiritual blockage. I don't know. Maybe my third eye was about to see something I didn't need to see. Oh shit! The Empress card just flew out. With also being grounded, so I don't know. Okay, that's interesting. Ugh. All right, let's read this. Let's break it down. See what they say. Yeah, I'm cross my legs still. It just be so sad because people think you can't see the manipulation that they doing to your children. It's like as soon as I disrupted the pain in my back and took off whatever root work I just felt in my son's spine, I literally just start hearing people moving around. Like people think that they slick and they don't be slick. They be taking this shit out on the wrong people, not even realizing like it's not even who you think it is, boo. You misdirecting your fire. If you gonna blow some smoke, this is the thing that I don't get, right? If the issue that we having is with the government and society, why are you doing black magic on your neighbor? If you know how to do all that, why don't your dumbass take that black magic to the damn White House or the Pentagon or the CIA or the police? The fuck are you doing spending your time doing spell work on my child? Bitch, I see you. Stop playing with me. Like, what the fuck? You sitting here trying to drain somebody and do root work magic on a child on they sacrum and try to root their sacrum instead of doing that shit to the president and the people that's got you out of work or got you not working or taking away the benefits from the children. What be wrong with y'all people's brains in the morning? Like, what? Y'all fucking delusional, man. I can't wait till hell finally does freeze over. Because the hot pot of oil that y'all deserve to fry in for the shit that I be seeing y'all doing is ridiculous. Now, if a child defends their parent because they see you been acting like an ass from day one, and you get mad, and as an adult, you say, well, I'm an adult, so I'm going to do root work on you. Get your ass out my house. What are you doing? You're doing spell work to the wrong person, boo kitten. I'm looking right at y'all. Like, I can feel this all in my back, you know. You're not getting away with doing it because you think I'm distracted on this live. People just be so damn disrespectful. Okay, so we only got one card for origins, and it's the King of Wands. And the soul says, again, a gift. Well, no, I'm sorry. It starts off. The message is there's an unexhaustible energy coming from a King of Cups, and that's what the gift is. So apparently this King of Cups might be gifting his, oh my God, don't tell me that my baby father is gifting my son to my child. I just heard somebody say yes. Oh Lord, please no. All right, now we have Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles says there's a lot of hard work going into a selfish ass king, but be patient because a King of Pentacles is going to go to their ancestors, but still be a trickster. Well, we already seen that happen plenty of times. All right, and then we have over here in this the swords, the mind. There's going to be a tough battle uphill about balancing light and dark. It's going to be a lot of backstabbing, betrayal. That's the truth. The ancestors are still protecting everybody, but there's still a lot of Seven of Swords. Oh, excuse me, before that one. There's a lot of the Eight of Swords is coming because somebody's trying to bury somebody, take them all the way out. But, you know, people are doing Seven of Swords stuff for social status. You know, you see these people back here, people are doing stuff to get in tight with the government, but the government don't give a fuck about you. If they did, they wouldn't have had your ass out of work for 50 days plus. You know what I'm saying? So isolation is going to be something that's very important for this King of Swords. And after that, with the major arcana, the Empress energy is going to find love with the High Priestess, and it's going to be off some temperance energy stuff. It's going to bring up again some abundance, and judgment is going to happen for an Emperor. So I just pray that y'all do the right thing. Everybody think they're doing the right thing is mobbing on certain families and certain people. Y'all not even realizing that y'all literally about to fuck y'all own future up. Like y'all trying to save yourselves from the government, but y'all don't realize the government is literally taking your fucking tax dollars and funding the Department of not Defense, the Department of War now, and blowing up people's drones in their countries and giving our money to other countries to get sex changes so that they can potentially pose as different people on the internet and sexually assault our children online and siphon their energy, which will give us good deals with these people so they'll lower our embargo and our trade deals. So essentially, Epstein Island is no longer just the island, it's actually the internet. And on top of that, y'all somehow want to go back and work for this system and do root work on the children that are innocent just to try to protect your children, but then forget that your children could also get root work done on them too when they go to school. And that's why they run away from y'all asses. Because they realize that y'all don't care because y'all don't understand karma. It baffles me how you can sit here and be like, yeah, I'm about to do this to this person, or I'm about to see this happen to this person. I can energetically feel this happening to this person, and I'm gonna just allow it. Like when I saw stuff was going on in my life, I'm like, oh, is that? Let me go ahead and try to go ahead and get that up off of you. That'll be the last time I'll be Mrs. Helping a woman try to help somebody else out and save them and worry about their energy flow. That's crazy. Like, what in the root work on my back is going on? And it's a master manifesting day too. They know it. The portals are open. Oh shit. It feels like something just crawled up my nose. Mm. Ow. Is that a nerve pain? Mm-hmm. Oh man. They say mama guy is gonna nurture to make it all better. So, AKA, get your butts outside and get next to some water and get away from people who don't have nothing better to do but do get devilish shit. The idle mind is a very abundant place for the devil. I'm just gonna put that out there for y'all to understand. The idle mind is always an abundant place for the devil's work. You ain't got nothing better going on in your brain right now. You're bored. They say wind activation. Get into some breath work. That's gonna be where your power's at. Go with your instincts because you're feeling submerged or like you're in an iceberg. Mountain, strength, stillness also. And there's a wake-up call taking place. It's time for you to go into some kind of winter solstice energy and reflect for rebirth to happen. Excuse me. That sounds like what I heard coming from phase 1. I think everybody is really DNA karma, blood tie, curses, stuff like that. So I'm just looking at the situation at hand, you know, based on dreams that I had, I know what's supposed to happen for everybody. They say lotus unfoldment is happening for you. Cave and sanctuary for you. And invocation and ceremony for you. And ancestors, generations, and a new moon promise. And purification in the rain. I know what's supposed to happen already, so I'm not really worried. I can endure the pain of people trying to do root work on me and think that they're gonna win, but I already seen what's gonna happen. So I'm just looking at everybody like I pity the fool that thinks that doing spell work is gonna get you out of the situation that we in. And the funny thing is everybody know how to do all that spell work and everybody's so knowledgeable how to do all the magic. But I'm looking like, so when you was gonna I don't know, take that magic and do it against the right people. You came and you siphoned a bunch of people's light. So when was you going to do that magic towards the right people? All that evil shit you doing in your body and the heavy energy, you haven't done the work to get up and go outside and put your naked feet next to a tree. You haven't done the work to go outside and get some sunlight. You're not going outside to get no fresh air. You're just sitting in the house. And we all know that every single apartment, every single building establishment is an energy frequency chamber. To sit in the house all day is definitely not going to be your best bet, especially knowing what's going on in the world. I went to the rental office yesterday and I walked past there and it literally felt like I got the worst cold of my life. I'm like, I'm like, what's going on with y'all? Y'all supposed to be the leaders and y'all seem like y'all sick. What's going on? So if they are going like that, and I'm looking at the top of the neighborhood because I can see spiritually, right? I'm looking at the Merkaba of the neighborhood, right? And what I see is somebody just continuously just stabbing the top of it, just energy siphoning off the top of it. Just coming off the top. They taking a little scythes and just sticking it in the energy center of the neighborhood. And I'm just like, dang. See, me, when I was here, I tried to go ahead and link that joint up, spiral it up, make it touch the sun, make it touch the moon. I was trying to get the cosmic energy flowing through this place. But, it'd be people that want to sit on top of you and do all kinds of voodoo and shit like that and try to make your energy seem like it's a bad place to relax in or be at. And it's just like, I pity the person who rather do the dark magic to stop somebody from connecting to their divine self versus the person who continues to keep being themselves even in the face of adversity. You understand? Like, people who go down in history don't go down in history for doing dark magic and being dark, evil people. Except for like maybe Hitler and stuff. I mean, I guess you got a point there, right? But it's like, even Hitler had a point. He said, I'm trying to exterminate these Jewish people because they're going to take over. I had a dream. Shit. Intuitive Kev, use your intuition. Even Hitler, as evil as he is, he's like, I had a dream. These Jewish people are going to take over the whole entire world. They're going to do the worst. So I'm trying to go ahead and exterminate them while I still got the chance. Which didn't make no sense because Jewish people still, some of them still have blonde hair and blue eyes. Because it was, maybe they just told us that it was about the people who had blonde hair and blue eyes he wanted to save. But really, because he said what he said. I'm just saying what he said. Somebody's a rising star still, and someone's trying to block that. And they're blocking it with abuse. They don't like the fact that they're going down and you're going up. It's a rich guy. Doing this to a divine feminine. Okay, it's coming out in the cards. I'm not just making this stuff up. We talked about the high priestess in the first deck. New moon starts. Empress energy. Okay. Don't tell me it's the Ice King. Is the Ice King. And so funny, my son's father, his nickname is Ice. Manipulation at the bottom of the deck. Okay. This shit coming out right here. It's their occupation. They literally have been told that's the only way because they don't want to transition. Something about the chakras being blocked or them blocking your chakras. Evil eye coming your way. High priestess again. They trying to mess up your north node. And that would be an achievement for them to be able to block your north node. They don't want you to be able to access all 13 of your chakras and get a 360 spear. They don't want that for you. Yeah, I feel all the evil. I ain't gonna hold you. Shit crazy. You got flying monkeys over top of you, so it's energies that's flying over top of your crown, trying to make sure they swat you back down every time you rise. But there's a nice guy who actually has money that can help you. Family also, some of them. And then there's in the distant future, but there's a lot of emotional pain going on right now for a rich girl. There's a false narrative being promoted all through the whole entire collective, and the opposition's getting that ass whooped right now. That's why they're trying to come over here and get back in the good graces of what's going on, because it's like, oh, God gonna protect who he need to protect. I might feel a little bit of pain here and there, but at the end of the day, through this portal today, we're gonna be calling it abundance, peace, synchronicity, and endings to anything that is karmic, okay? That is your gift. You're a gifted person, spiritually gifted. And this is a gift that was given to you from the ancestors to be able to speak things into existence. So speak wisely today, since today is 11/11. My birthday is in 11 days. It's 11/11, y'all. Speak wisely over your life. There's positivity happening. People will be getting their SNAP benefits. There will not be children starving in America. People will be getting what they need. Okay? With a lot of somebody's obsessed with the work and labor and efforts that you put in. You have an obsessed person in your energy who's obsessed with you. I don't know who that is for, but you might have some thoughts about this. But somebody's obsessed with you, like legitimately obsessed, like sickeningly obsessed with what you do. They see you're single, sexy, and successful. That person would be dun, 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 a karmic masculine. They're manifesting an abandonment, or they're manifesting that you don't abandon them, and then somebody's incarcerated. Okay, look, I can't make this shit up, but not for forgetting about their third party stitches, right? And also, they think that the person in jail thinks that they're your twin flame, but they had you in a third party stitch. Both parties, the karmic masculine who's manifesting abandonment or manifesting that you feel abandoned, also was involved in the third party stitch. They both think that they're your twin flame, but the thing is, they have entity attachments that they don't want to face, and that's why they manipulate. Divine masculine energy, and this is causing animosity from all different collectives. Okay, surprise! This is no hate, and that's the awakening. They're surprised because you're not really a hater, and they're jealous about that. People think that you the hater. It's like, I'm not hating on nobody. Look, whoever need to shack up with who, go ahead and shack up. Leave me out of it. Just let me manifest and keep doing my job. If you gotta go sleep with old hoochie mama over there and old hoochie mama over there because you saying whatever I do ain't good enough, I'm cool with that. Just leave me the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. I ain't got no problem with anybody moving on. These tarot readers, they all working for the, cause they calling that energy. Yeah, that energy good to me, girl. So I'm gonna report what he say, girl. They want you in confusion and illusion, but you are unbothered. Okay, period. Because we not worried about that. We worried about abundance coming in, money, all kinds of good stuff happening. That's the natural frequency of myself. Like I just think abundantly. Like I've always thought like the world is magical and I'm going to get everything that I want. Like I've always thought like that. Like I'm going to get the person that I want, the car that I want, the house that I want. Like even when I was on the way to get this apartment, like I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be able to move in there. It's going to be great. It's going to be good. Like I thought no bad things at all. I just was like, when I got here, I started noticing like I would feel a lot of pain in my body. I'm like, why is it so painful to sleep here? Like what's going on? And that's when the guy even started asking me, he's like, are you okay? I guess that's when I realized they was probably trying to cut that energetic cord, right? But more importantly, I don't be having these weird issues where I think like, oh, everything's gonna go wrong. I don't think like that. The way that I think everything's gonna be fine, everything's gonna be good, and like people just need to let go of control of other people. Like it's not my job to control you, but if you keep on trying to project your stuff onto me, I don't want to feel what you got going on. I don't like that. I don't like it feeling like I got things stabbing me in the side of my brain to make me feel like I'm advanced. If that's what you plugged into, the system that keeps you afloat, that's cool. I don't need stuff plugged into the side of my brain to make me feel like I'm floating. I don't need something stabbing me in the back of my spine to make me feel like I'm doing well. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I got hit on my face right here, and my face was pushed into the ground. Some odd reason, it stopped hurting all day yesterday, but now all of a sudden it's coming back. Like, the pain of where I got hit right here is now all of a sudden coming back. My neck is not as tender as it was or as sore as it was before, right? So I could squeeze it. But then every so often, there's like this weird nerve in my neck that gets hit. And it's like, oh my God, what is that? You know what I'm saying? Like that has nothing to do with the injury that happened that day. So there's something going on energetically in root chakra. Like that's what I'm saying. Like someone's playing in my nervous system, and I don't like that because it's like, what are you doing all that for? Like, why are you playing in my nervous system? If you don't want me playing in your spine, why are you playing in mine? You know what I'm saying? And it's not that someone's intentionally doing it, right? But it's like I can tell that when I move something around, then they move. So it's like when I move, you move just like that. So it's like, well, if that's the case, then why you ain't on stand guard? You act like you know as much as me. Well, get it together, Shirley. Abundance on the bottom of the deck again, and this is your pathway because you're a star seed. People don't realize like you're supposed to be outside out of this world, thinking on a whole nother level. You're supposed to be a freaking space cadet. That's normal. You have we have a cosmic connection. People don't realize we have a cosmic connection. We're supposed to be like that. We're supposed to acknowledge our connection to the ethers. We're supposed to acknowledge our connection to what is above and below. But a lot of us forget the aspect of self-love on this journey that we're on right now. Like people not thinking in self-love right now. The veil. All right, that's why I said that the connection between the ethers, the stars, and as above, so below. The veil. Like, look at that again. Oh, shoot. Wrong one. Look at it again. Above and below. Okay, you see the stars and the cosmic, the moon, but you also see the sun. Okay. You gotta be appreciative of both sides of everything. And again, abundance at the bottom of the deck still. So a lot of the times we be forgetting. See, there's a spiritual thief somewhere in the energy. Somebody's trying to spiritually steal from y'all. It's like people be so lost, like thinking it's this person, it's that person. Like, no, it's that person right there. Right? Look at his hands. Take his hands, grab his hands. See that? Boom, boom. Ooh, somehow my sacrum no longer hurts. So why in the world was my sacrum hurting? Why are your hands grabbing the holes in my spine? Why are you grabbing that? What are you doing? So you got to understand, there's people who really don't want to see you move forward because they're jealous of your forward movement. People will be trying to steal your abundance, your forward movement. Like, you don't even be realizing like you really got stuff going for you. But it's people out here who really are stealing from you, and they'll smile on your face. They're like, oh yeah, I'm bringing your furniture to your house. Oh yeah, I'm ordering you a couch. Oh yeah, I got your back. Oh yeah, I'm doing this. That's the person that's stealing from you. Like, what in the world? My spine always hurts when I just let shit go. It's like, nah, it's that person. They really got something out for you. And a mature woman. Like, nah. As much as I want to assume that my family love me, they got a health concern and they don't want to admit it. So they keep on trying to energy siphon off of other people. You got to be careful. It's people who genuinely, they know you're earth angel and they try to siphon that energy off of you and make themselves look good while they walking around in your energy. They got you sitting here stuck in bondage, tied up and rooted and tooted and binded and putting out false statements about you. False statements at the bottom of the deck, 101. But whole time they really the vampire. They really the problem. It's really given. It's them. It's not who you think it is. The people who be having all, like I said, the people who have the money, the status, and the government jobs, they the ones that's out here doing this evil shit to people. It ain't just your average neighborhood witch. Well, most of the witches in the neighborhood are like the ones protecting the kids in the neighborhood. Like, they sitting here trying to put the pillars up, control, make sure everything is good. The whole time, it's who you not expecting that's really doing the magic. Oh, he's so sweet. How you doing? Hey, how you doing, sir? Hi, hey, Sonny boy. Lust. They got sexual energy desires. They need to feed themselves off your sexual energy. I don't even want to go down that trail again, because if I go and say that again, and you got unexpected money coming in, they know it. They don't want you to have it. It's legal. The legal system and it's an awakening. They about to wake up and realize the legal system's on your side. Like, nah, you're wrong, because you're gifted. And they notice you're gifted and you bring light and abundance. Certain people bring nothing but darkness and dishonesty and disdain and imbalance in the neighborhood. Everybody trying to figure out who's doing what. No, baby, it's that one right there. That one. That the problem right there. That the problem right there. That the one doing the evil magic on the neighborhood, doing the energy siphoning. And oh look, divination, also doing divination, being in places where they not, causing destruction. Those came out like that. Divination and destruction. They want you mentally unstable before you go to court so that you can have a health condition. They want you to be this ice queen. As soon as I cleared that energy off my body, right? As soon as I cleared that energy up, My throat just start hurting so bad. It's like they try to do things so that you can't even feel what's going on in your energy field. Like you start uncovering all the pieces, you start realizing like, oh shoot. Now I can feel this. Oh my God. So actually, it looks like that one's trying to fight off that energy. The first one's trying to fight off the second energy. Because he realized the second energy is up to no good. I remember my son's uncle used to always do that. I see why now. It makes sense. It all makes sense now. Mm. Yep, that was a spiritual awakening for me. Okay, abundance is still coming your way now. Hey. Somebody's still doing voodoo though. That don't make it right. The message. Mm-hmm. A mature man is doing voodoo. Because of his faith and the abilities is he trying to protect or is he hurting? Which one is it? He has an expectation, expected outcome. But there's something about false documents, which got somebody concerned. And somebody else jealous and envious. I need to call the dentist. I just smelled the smell of a dentist's office. I need to call them. And your divinity is starting to show more than ever. There's a Jezebel in a community doing death magic on somebody as well. This person is trying to block you from your soulmate. So it's a lot of people trying to do, because you're a sweetheart. And they don't want them to find, and there's a love offer coming. Exactly. And they want it blocked. Because it's going to bring you abundance and divinity. I'm done with this reading. People just be so angry, like, bro, like, so mad that somebody gonna get something good in life. It don't even matter if it's from that particular person or not. Like I said, the King of Swords has to go into meditation today to figure out what the hell they gonna do. People doing spell magic and death magic, a whole community with a Jezebel. They like, we fucking with her. We don't care. We want her to be the top-notch queen, bitch, because we like her better than her. She's a better fit. Just because that's what it looked like don't mean that's what it's supposed to be. Excuse me. It is what it is. I mean, I hate to have to admit that, but that's just how it be sometimes. And then in the other sense of the person trying to throw the bad spell work and be karmic, you done moved on. You was dating somebody else the whole entire time. Why are you worried? Like, go over there and go date that person. Y'all be living off other people's light, and then it starts to be exposed. So now you try to make the person whose light you living off of look crazy. That's why they trying to throw all this spell magic and stuff and confusion and try to look like Captain Save-A-Ho when really they was only doing it to make a good image, which was the false narrative in the community to make them seem like they was a savior when half the time they was the one throwing the bad magic to begin with. They would throw rocks, hide their hand, just like we saw on the Eight of Swords card. The dude in blue would throw the rocks but hide their hand, right? And they would come around, oh, are you okay? You good? Meanwhile, they done set up so many booby traps. Child, the whole reading, if y'all paid attention, man, just a mess. And for the other relationship over there, I wish y'all nothing but the best. Just please stay away from me. And for the other relationship, if he won't leave, then he gonna leave, girl. It is what it is. Like, but doing death magic on somebody is ridiculous. Like, girl, get your life. Like, what the hell? And to the people doing the family doing the voodoo, the mature people trying to continue to keep, you know, the family afloat with dark magic. Shout out to y'all, but at the same time, to stop doing that shit. Just let God handle this shit. Cause karma is real. Now, if you the ones handing out the karma because something happened to you, now that's different. But you know, make sure you have that spiritual clearance before you do it, because you could potentially fuck yourself up by trying to be the bearer of the bad burden when really it ain't your position to be doing it at all. I needed that water. My throat was so dry on one side. I pray that this message helps anybody who needed it. Yeah, it's getting crazy out here in these spiritual streets because people is going through their ascension and people is jealous. People be jealous of you and don't even realize all the shit that you've been through to get your blessings. Like that's the thing that really throws me. Like people don't realize, like a lot of people, just because you see them like, oh, she's privileged, oh, she got everything she could possibly want, she don't need that, how could she get a good relationship, she don't deserve it, it's like you don't know what people have been through before they get what they about to deserve. Let people manifest their own blessings and get what they deserve and just move out the way so that you can get what you deserve. If that means you got to go through your karma walk, go through it so that you can get your blessing on the other side. I don't understand how people keep on like people think that once they get to one peak of abundance it's supposed to just stay there. Like no, it's gonna be times when you're up and you gotta come back down so that the next bigger blessing you can appreciate even more, and then you're gonna come down even harder, and then the next bigger blessing is going. That's what a pulse line is all about. It's all about the pulse of the heartbeat. It's gonna dee 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 dee. You're gonna have highs and lows. That's life. But to continue to try to put spell work on people and block people blessings, like I feel somebody done did some root work, like right here in the armpit area. This is a root chakra block on the feminine energy. So somebody done did some root chakra magic right here on my, and I can feel it, right? Ooh, I need to send it down my arm. It's gonna make my whole entire spine feel better as soon as I clear it out. But it's like I've seen that same thing being done to me like all summer long. Like y'all don't get tired of just not doing the right shit. Like what's wrong with y'all? Then y'all be wondering why your kids getting sick, why your car breaking down, why money not flowing right. And for me, I be minding my business and people be doing this stuff and projecting this energy onto me. So I'm like, my car don't be breaking down. My battery just stopped charging. But then as soon as I get you out of my life, next thing you know, my car starts again. Like people don't realize it really be the energies that you carrying with you. And people don't also realize that I don't want your energy in my energy field. I be trying to block your ass up out of here. So from now on, the X, I'm sorry, I don't care if unless God Himself come down here and tell me to come pick you up and give you a ride somewhere, I can't help you because see, I was doing good. The car was starting by itself. Everything was working very good, very good, very good. But then I'm the nice person to me. Let me go ahead and get this person a ride home. Now my car back to needing to jump. I got this horrible root work in my armpit again. Like you just start seeing a pattern. It's just like it's not me, y'all. Wake up. Don't even think, oh, she's delusional. She's just mad she getting left behind. No, no. I'm just genuinely a nice person that really don't like to see people asked out because I've been kicked out of the house. I've been homeless on and off since I was 10 years old. Okay, maybe not 10, more like 14. Because 10, I chose to go to my grandfather's house. But 14, I got kicked out the house. Like, I've been through it all. So for me, I really just try to see the good in people because I know that bad things happen to me when I really was not doing bad stuff, you know? So it gives me this space of feeling weak for the people who do have that shadow side to them because I feel like they can heal if they get the right people around them. But I think sometimes it's experiencing the right people, people like me, I come around and then I'm supposed to rip the carpet from underneath their feet. Like, okay, this is what real love feel like. And now I'm going to never give it to you again because you're disrespectful as shit. And then that causes them to have to go through their ascension. They're going to have to crawl up out of that hole. Because funny thing is, I had this pain in my back when I first started talking to this person. I'm like, dang, you know, I'm talking to you, my back hurt. Thank you so much. Oh my God, I love you. I'm like, dang, we just started hanging out like 3 weeks ago. I mean, we known each other for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, people don't realize the hole that you helped pull them up out of. People forget that you actually helped pull them up out of their misery. Because if you got to smoke and drink a lot just to have fun, you ain't really happy. If you got to fuck a lot, suck a lot just to have fun, you're not really happy. If you got to take pride in doing spell work to people, you're not really happy. Happy people do things like read books. Happy people do things like browse the internet and find a new hobby. People who are happy go outside and go smell the air and then think about like gardening. Happy people are productive people. It doesn't take them to call somebody up to be around them and be in their energy for them to feel like that. Like I've been in this apartment alone most of the time up until my son came. And I never called that guy like, hey, you should come over. He's like, yeah, can I come over? Because he wanted, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you truly happy, you don't need to be around anybody. You can just drive your car off into like a park somewhere and just be there and be alone. Like the card said today, it's time for you to really dip off and go get some solitude. So everyone, my advice to y'all is go get solitude and manifest. Like write down in a book what you want to see happen for the rest of the year. Like seriously, no funny, no joke. Like seriously, go get go get a book, notebook, and write down in that notebook by the water somewhere. Go find a waterfall, go find a little river, little creek, little pond, little, did I say lake already? Whatever. Go there and go write down everything that you want to see happen next year, the rest of this year, period. Okay? Go do that. Because the quicker you go do that, the quicker you're going to be able. Excuse me, hold on one second. The quicker you get to doing that, the quicker you're going to be able to manifest what it is you actually want to see happen in your space. So it's my suggestion to you to take that time to manifest today, because today is the manifestation portal. Don't waste it on doing spell work on somebody else. You know, I be having to break chains off of me because people be trying to do crazy stuff to me. So I just be trying to claw myself up out of the hole. But to literally be like, okay, so I'm bored. I don't like that bitch that did that thing to me. Like, if you got money, you supposed to be outside trying to jet ski somewhere, trying to invest in a garden somewhere, invest in some communities, getting like building stuff. If you got enough free time on your hands and you abundant enough to do so, and you taking your time to plot out an attack on someone, you have lost your ever loving mind. Okay? And if you get paid to do bad stuff to people, I don't mind my business. But you've lost your lasting mind. Ain't no way I'm taking no money to do something bad to somebody. Hey, take this money and trip that girl up. No, I'm not doing that. If you make the whole entire neighborhood feel like they're trapped in a mental psychosis, we'll make you rent free. I'm not doing that. Are you crazy? I'm not doing that. If you hold this person back from becoming famous and known in the community, we'll give you more money and increase your streams. No, I'm not doing that. If you make music about having unprotected, wild, crazy, banana sex and being the biggest hoe that ever existed, we'll give you 20 times the pay of the newest artists that are out right now. No, I'm not doing that. What I want to hear is, if you can find a way to get this community to be progressively productive in the aspect of stopping world hunger, neighborhood hunger, if you can teach the people how to cultivate peaceful energy and get their breath work on, meditation skills, we'll pay you more. If you can get the people to find a way to intervene their community aspect, meaning like whoever, how to outsource their community for all of their needs instead of finding other people to trade with, meaning find people within your community who want to do hair, find people within your community who want to I don't know, share crop with you. Find people in your community who want to read books with you, do a book club with you. Find people in the community who are good at cooking, so y'all can do a potluck for Thanksgiving if everyone's not going to have enough groceries and people want to do it locally and get to know their neighbors. Find people in your community who want to build, grow, also, you know, establish a bond with each other, and we'll pay you more. I want to hear stuff like that. That's the stuff that I say yes to. Making the connections and the growth in the community. I'm not saying yes to, yeah, I'm about to do spell work on my neighbor because she's loud every morning. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm about to be the one to show her who got the real motion up in here. I got the ocean and the motion. I'm the neighborhood. Yeah. Like, no, no. More like I'll show you how to meditate again, clean up your own cuticles, do your hair, your nails at home, do your own press-ons. Um, let's do the sacred woman journey together. Would you like to be a part of my sister circle so that we could do our meditations at 4 o'clock in the morning together? Let's get in touch with our ancient culture, our newt, you know, understand what the principle of the Ankh is. Whenever you're can you keep an eye on my kid whenever I got to go out? Like, can I make sure that they're in your care when I'm leaving out the house, when I'm leaving him in the house by himself, just to make sure he's safe? I want to hear stuff like that. I want to get paid more for stuff like that. I'm not trying to get paid more to do the dirt. Okay, and anyone who's getting paid to do the dirt, shame on you. Government level, celebrity level, influencer level, vlogger level. If you're getting paid to do the karmic work and you enjoy it, shame on you. But if that's who you are, I mean, okay. Yeah, just even going into that energy field just made me feel woozy and tired. Like, like no. I want to hear more of we're elevating, procreating, and building a new society. That's what I want to get paid more for. So hope that this message hits the right ears. I still feel the energy blockages. It's okay. All of y'all that's here in the room right now, y'all probably all just watchers, probably spies. Cause ain't there not when y'all dropped a comment and said hello, nothing. Y'all just weird and watching. But it's cool. I still appreciate the people who want to stay here. I mean, y'all are here. And to be in a, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. To be in an expo, you don't have to speak, but to not speak after a whole hour is weird. Like I really feel like y'all watching. But all right, y'all. Remember, here on this platform, you're heard, seen, and loved. Remember, always have peace, love, and hair grease and everything in between, because these are tools in your body to help you manifest your dreams. Let nobody take advantage of you, okay? I'm clearing y'all out. I ain't playing with y'all.